Been a while. Let's chat. It's been a wild year, everyone. It's been a while since I've done anything like this. Instagram, YouTube, podcasts, anything social media related. It's been a bit weird to not be doing it, that's for sure. However, Mike and I owe you guys an explanation of what's going on. I feel personally that it's only fair to you, as well as our sponsor Mountney, and as well as it being fair to Mike and I as well. I just want to say thank you to everybody who has given Mike and I some space and some time, who've not, sort of bombarded us with messages or anything like that. And I really do appreciate the respect that everybody has shown us. However, now is the time to give you guys an explanation. Okay, so where do we begin? How long is a piece of string at this point? Let's start with social media. Let's start with Instagram. Let's start with myself. Social media stopped for me in July. I got to a point where enough was enough. I was pushing content for the sake of pushing content, and it skimped out on a lot of quality, as well as trying to keep up with algorithms. Algorithms are an absolute nightmare. They're forever changing. The goalposts are constantly moving, and I just feel that it's not fair on all of you to just be having content shoved in your face. I get that's the purpose of Instagram, due to it being a business platform. However, it's not the way Mike and I intended it to be used for MiniLife. So I got to a point where I burnt myself out. I burnt myself out badly, and it stressed me out, and I needed some time away from it. So July, 3-4 months now. I'm getting back to the point now where I'm thinking about potentially coming back on. I still don't know as to when that will be. However, I have missed using Instagram. I have missed reaching out to all of you, and I have missed on creating some content. So I have been working behind the scenes as well, creating content still, ready for when I do come back. I've promised myself, and I promised Mike, that I'm not just going to be pushing content for the sake of pushing it anymore. I feel it's not fair on you guys, as I've said. So posts will be far and few between. However, the quality of the posts will be a lot better. There'll be some form of a quality check upon it, I guess. I have missed chatting to you all. I have missed this. I'm sitting here in the studio, looking around, looking at the laptop. I've got editing software open. I've had, the editing software that I use for a lot of the designs, and I'm starting to get excited about it again. And this is what I needed. I needed to have the fun back in it, rather than pushing for the sake of pushing. So social media, Instagram, YouTube stuff. Let's hope that makes a swift return, because I do miss it. I do miss you all. In terms of car updates, I haven't been down the unit since the last YouTube video was made for myself, which I don't know how long ago that was now. I've done absolutely nothing to the Outlaw. It's just been buried in a corner. I did actually pop down there earlier today, just to check on a few things. I've dropped off a brand new black carpet, or brand new to me black carpet, for the Mini, which I'm super stoked about. It should just tidy up the interior that a little bit better, and it will tie the cage in a lot more as well. Clubman, nobody really knows about. Unfortunately, I had some issues with the Clubman, which has meant it's gone MIA for a little while. When I say a little while, probably a long while, until I can figure out what's going on with it. So I am currently, and if you've been following me for a few years now, for a while, you will know that I have a white Mini Mayfair 50th anniversary edition. So yeah, cheap motoring around in a tractor mini diesel lump, and yeah, it's a nice little daily run around. So I'm using that at the moment, but it's the right time of year to use it. It's heated seats, heated windscreen, heated mirrors. I can't argue with it. So yeah, cars are cars, and yeah, otherwise there's not much else to really sort of fill you in with it. So the more ever pressing question is America. What's going on? Am I still in the UK? Did I go out to America? Did I not? The short and simple answer is I'm still in the UK. I am still here in the sunny, wet, cold UK. Nothing bad has happened. Mountney is still holding up their end of the deal. Mike and I have just not had the chance to do what we wanted to do with the America trip. Long story short, we pushed for other sponsorships out in the States to help us achieve and do the rally. However, that fell through. So Mike and I came up with a plan B, and unfortunately, plan B is still being worked upon. So with that being said, that does mean that there's still going to be a trip out to America. However, it could be next year rather than this year. It's just one of those things. It's life. Life gets in the way. Life takes over sometimes, and you know, you just have to prioritize. So what's the next steps? What is Mike and I plan for MiniLife, and what's our way of thinking right now? To tell you the truth, we don't know. But what we do know is that MiniLife is still going to be a thing. It's still going to happen. We're still going to be producing podcast episodes, YouTube, social media on Instagram, Facebook, you name it. We're still wanting to achieve that and do that for you all. We are devising a plan not to reinvent the wheel. However, we're looking at restructuring it slightly so that, I don't know, maybe potentially we have 1 or 2 podcast episodes out a month instead of every week. You know, just to help us manage things a bit better, make life a little bit easier for both Mike and myself. And it just means that way that the quality of the episodes as well is going to be better, rather than us just rambling nonsense and trying to come up with content. It gives us time to prep and plan a little bit better as well. So the quality should be on the rise with that too, as well as the same for Instagram. It's been a bit of a weird video, I know, and it's completely out of the norm of what we would normally do. However, like I said at the beginning, this is something that I feel like you all deserve, as well as the sponsorship deserves, as well as Mike and I deserve. It gets stuff off our chest, and it puts everyone else at ease as well. It has been tough to make this video. I think I've re-recorded this 3 or 4 times, maybe even 5 times now, because I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to say it, and I'll be open and honest about it. It's not an easy thing to speak of or speak about, and you know, it is what it is. Like I keep saying, it's life, and we cannot thank you all enough for your continued support, your continued help, and still making the community thrive. We still have the WhatsApp group going, which I see is absolutely thriving still. So honestly, thank you all who are still using it, who are still contacting, you know, each other through it. Honestly, the MiniLife community, the mini community in general, is amazing. So honestly, guys, thank you all so much. And honestly, I cannot wait to see you all again on social media. I'm starting to get excited about it. I've got the fun back in making content again. So here's to the future, here's to MiniLife, here's to Mountney, here's to all of you. We will see you soon. Thanks all.